Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Dog Talk. Michael J. Solar here, Blue Line Canine, and we are really excited to be welcoming you to Dog Talk Live tonight on Tuesday. It is the 17th episode of Dog Talk, and one of the fun things about tonight is that we are going to be cooking dog biscuits for you guys, and this is probably the coolest thing we can think of coming up with, I guess, for the Thanksgiving holiday. So as always, I want to let you know that you can feel free to chat, ask text messaging, through the comment section here on Facebook Live. So feel free to throw comments into the section, but we are going to be cooking some home-baked dog biscuits for the Thanksgiving festivities that we are having at home. So without further ado, if you throw comments in there, we'll have it. We're also going to put the recipe, if you are interested in it, in the comment section below as well. So let's see what we're going to need here. We're going to come over here to the kitchen. Pardon the camera guy efforts here. So if I'm going to do my best to make sure you see it all, but we're working with our new state-of-the-art kitchen here. So one of the things you're going to need is you're going to need a measuring cup, and also to help mix the batter, obviously. You're going to need 3/4 cup of pumpkin. We have all the ingredients out for you. You're going to need 1 cup of wheat flour, 1 cup of regular white flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. You will also need dog safe peanut butter, which is essentially, it has no xylitol, which, yeah, it's a good thing she just whispered that across the screen. So you'll have no xylitol in the peanut butter. So these are everything you're going to need. You're also going to need yourself a baking tray. We have covered in tin foil here to make the light shine in your face, which is going to be fun. This is where we'll put our cookies. You'll obviously need your cookie cutter. So we have a little 1-shot glass and a pumpkin cutter for our different size dog biscuits. You will need your mixer. All right, so let's see here. Again, guys, I am not Rachel Ray. So, I think I broke it. No, it's still working. No, still works. Still works. And of course, my favorite disciplinary tool, roller. You'll need your roller, or as my mom used to call it, the educator. So these are the things that we're going to need together to get our Dog Talk show rocking and rolling. All right. Oh, and I forgot our little mixer. I didn't know what this thing's called. Spatula. Yeah, spatula. And our egg. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the peanut butter. So step 1, right? It's going to be putting the peanut butter inside our little mix. Blah, woohoo! And plop that bad boy in there. So this is going to be fun. Get all that peanut butter in there. Then from the said peanut butter, add egg. We're going to add our egg. We're going to add our pumpkin, which is 3/4 cup. Okay, guys? So you're going to take your 3/4 cup pumpkin. Oh, look at that good stuff, right? Add in. Getting it all in there.
Mix that with the
Okay. All right. So before we add any more, we're going to take our blender. We're going to start mixing this up. So I do apologize. This is also a podcast, so we're just putting the ingredients together little by little. So far we have the pumpkin, the peanut butter, and the egg together. I have to unlock, and I'm slightly nervous. I don't want to wear this, so we're going to do our best not to wear the ingredients as we mix together. Oh yeah, it's the good stuff. All right, this is complicated. It's got a lock. So it's special. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This is the good stuff. How do you have a locking mechanism on this thing? Seriously.
I'm not allowed to have real things.
We're gonna start putting it all together. is the good stuff. Oh man, I can smell it. It's tasting good. Hope you guys are all following along at home. Because you got to remember, with Thanksgiving, it's always about giving. And sometimes we don't want to forget our dogs during this holiday, right? As we know, they're the ones giving us the companionship and stuff to be thankful all year round, as they're always cheering us up. And it's really going to be really bad if you have an animal in your home that's an absolute love with odor, smells, food, right? And we're sitting there chowing down on some awesome gravy and turkey and other special little treats and fantasy items of craving of what I like to call years of stomach food, right? All that good stuff and home cooking that's going to remind you of love and attention. But your dogs are going to need this as well. So giving them a little bit of special time and attention during the holiday season, especially during Thanksgiving, and making them a special little treat, as you can see, getting it all together for them is really a nice way of doing stuff. Because it's giving, right? And we're giving to our dogs as they've given to us all year round. And I'm going to put these in here, right?
Yes, that's your.
Oh, that's for the thing.
In your big bowl.
Yeah. So we're going to take our big bowl now. We're going to put our flour, our wheat and white. We're going to put them together. We're going to take our paste. It's all going to go in there. We're going to start mixing this all together. People comment?
Yeah, Brittany.
Yeah. We're going to start mixing this all together. So we got our flours in there. We got our paste together. And I'm now just making a giant mess in our new kitchen here at BOWAG. I really shouldn't say new, but it's new to Blue Line as we continue on, because these special treats are going to be given to the dogs that we have here in our facility over the holiday break. So we want to make sure that these treats are good, because we know that there are well-deserved pets out there that need to have a nice special treat. So again, this is the fun part about it all. It's about having a good time and always remembering that our dogs are number one to us, So as we get together, and this is really not going out the exact way I thought it would, but it's a good thing we did this, as they say, the Rachel Ray, which is, and what essentially that means is that we did some things pre-made, so that way I couldn't mess it up too bad on this live show and recording. But you can see we're mixing it all together. It's a little clumpy.
Gotta mix it with your hands. You gotta knead it.
We're gonna knead it here in a second. What is it?
Knead it.
Knead it.
Like dough. Like a dough.
Okay. So it's getting there. We're getting really what it's supposed to look like. So because we don't get it all on the camera, it's time for me to get dirty so you can all see it. And what I'm going to do is essentially clump it all together, make it into a nice little dough ball, so that way we can start putting it out and rolling it out. This is the good stuff. Whoever said that this is supposed to be clean is nuts. Again, you got to have a good time with your animals. And again, I don't know how to explain it more than anything, but this is one of my favorite holidays. And one of why is that it allows us all to look back on the year and be grateful. And that's one of my favorite parts is that, if you think about this year, 2020, it was a rough year for a lot of people, being stuck at home, possibly getting sick, being unable to catch up with loved ones, and it's so many different things. But one of the ironies is that a lot of us tend not to realize that some of our pets have been there through it all, and they really stuck by us, and they supported us, and they gave us that shoulder to lean on and coddle to. And we have to be grateful to them as well. So be grateful to your friends, your family, your loved ones, but don't forget your dogs, don't forget your pets, your birds, your cats, your horses, and everything else, because again, they were there for you when you're rough, you're stressed out, you're just wondering what you're going to do to get by. They were the ones that were there coddling with you, supporting you. And that's why on this Thanksgiving, giving them a special little treat is not that hard to do. So we're going to, like I said, we have the ingredients posted there in the comments section for you. You can see it's not the rocket science. It's not really that difficult of a task. But what it should start to look like as we start to zoom by past my dirty hands. Like I said, we did this Rachel Ray. We did get prepped before. is you're going to have a little pumpkin ball. So it'll look just like so. Okay. And what you want to do is you're going to take your little, no, it's regular flour. Yep. You're going to want to put a little flour on it. You're going to also want to put that on your roller. And what I want to do is make the biggest mess possible in here so that when we're cleaning up later, we have something to giggle and laugh about, just so you know. So that's what I'm trying to do, is make the biggest mess possible, because that's what makes it all fun. So we want to roll this bad boy out. And as we start to roll, you'll get it thinner and thinner. You can decide how thick you want it or thin you want it. As you start to base your roller out, you'll see how much more you get thinning them out versus making them thicker. The thing you want to pay attention to the most is that if you have a small dog, you're definitely going to want to make sure your treats are thinned out. They're smaller, especially because of the fact you don't want them, choking on them. You want to make sure your treats are always bite-sized so your dog is still working for everything. Again, it's a holiday treat, but it's not that you want to overfill your dog or any of those things. And again, you can use this while you guys are eating your dinner. You give them that little special treat. You could do it for the evening time. So now we have our spread. We're going to take our little cookie cutters, which I said we have a shot glass for a small. And it's very simple. You just dig in. So we'll have our small treat, as you can see. Boom. Yeah, small treat. And we're going to have our large treat. A little pumpkin out, huh? Now from here, once you start laying out your different cookies, you lay them out, you get them prepped up. So we continue through. See if I can get a couple more. Probably get another pumpkin. If I made it thinner, I could have had more cookies, but I'm making them a little thick. So we'll have to make some more of those. But you'll get the idea. As we start, there it goes. Get a little thing guy. Right there. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in our oven. And our oven temp should be at what?
375.
375 at our oven temperature. And we'll let them sit there for around 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes, and you'll be good to go from there. And then at the end, as you see, we have some prepped cookies. All right. So that's how we make our Thanksgiving cookies. Now, our episode went pretty quick today, but this is really where I want to take a couple of moments to allow you guys to ask some questions, do some Q&A. We have some people live watching our show, and I hope you really did enjoy the fact that we're willing to do a little bit more and above and beyond for you guys. So tonight I want to offer everybody the opportunity to say something that they're grateful for, or name a treat or something that you want to do for your dog to celebrate the holiday season. As I get started here, and we end up tonight on Tuesday night, I really want to take a moment to say thank you to all my staff, all the clients, and Jeff, and everybody else that's been a part of Blue Line Canine in 2020. This has been a phenomenal year for us with all of the ups and downs that have been going on between the COVID restrictions and different things that have been going on in 2020. I couldn't ask for better people to come into my life. I couldn't ask for better people to come into the world with all the different dogs that we've been able to help. We really enjoy every family that we have met this year and every person that has trusted us with the well-being of their pets and animals. This is something that we here at Blue Line Canine take extremely to heart, is that we really do care about your animals. And we look forward to 2021 as we continue on and we create our Dogtopias here in Joppa, Maryland at the BOAG Pet Resort. We're getting ready to launch our Canine Country Club and so much more. And we're going to be doing it is in Raleigh as well. So if you're in Raleigh, I hope to see you guys at our Dogtopia there as well. Our training center there is coming together very well in the the 4042 corridor of Gardner. It's the building's really looking sharp. It was posted yesterday. If you got to see that yesterday's post, how the building is really coming together. So this is something I'm just really grateful for, and I want to thank you guys for all watching, paying attention, and more or less enjoying our dogs together. So as we can see, if we have some comments there. Oh, thank you. But again, as we watch the show, we have some ingredients. And remember, we're going to go through really quick is a real recap. Let me see the ingredients there so I can recap it all. So again, to make this recipe, these are cute little pumpkin cookies. And it's really simple stuff that you're going to need is 1 cup of white flour, 1 cup of wheat flour, 3/4 cup of pure pumpkin, dog-friendly peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 egg yolk, and you're going to need a little bit of flour for dusting off the roller pan in your table. The biggest thing I can tell you guys is that enjoy the holidays. This is going to be a quick episode tonight. As you can see, we just wanted to get together and have some family cookies for you guys with your dogs. I thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for more tips, tricks, and more advice in dog training. So remember, stay tuned. Come in with more questions, Q&As. We always appreciate everybody paying attention. Let me see if we have a few more comments here. Nicely done. Thank you. So again, as we continue moving on, I really want to make tonight's episode about you guys. So I hope you guys go home, make some cookies tonight for your dog. Enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday with them. Tell your friends and family we love them. And of course, we'll see you all next week for another episode for more tips and tricks. And this Christmas, we are looking for another cookie design for the Christmas holiday. So we look forward to the end of the month to learn how to make some more cookies. I'll see you guys all next week, or I'll see you tomorrow for Stuck in the Truck at 9 a.m. at the official MJ Solar Facebook. See you guys.